What's going on YouTube? My name is Dom or Loaded Survival and we are back with a massive Hytale video as we've got information on the upcoming friends list update. We've got information on new transportation options for players that love exploring the map but want something a little bit easier to get around. We're going to be going through all of this stuff today. There is so much information and of course this always comes from Mr. Simon Hytale and of course Slikey as well, who is the co-founder and tech director for Hytale and Hytale. So yeah, we are going to be getting into all of this. I just wanted to say, guys, thank you for all the support as we are about to hit 3,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Thank you for everyone showing the love. Thank you so much for all of your lovely comments. I love what I'm doing right now. And if you want to drop a like if you enjoy this video too, it seriously supports me. Let's get straight in with this, guys, because there is a lot to talk about. Right, so we're kicking off this video with something we do as well in these news updates, which is take a look at some of these amazing builds in Hytale. And look at this, it's a swamp trade post called The Bazaar. And this person said, how did the bazaar get made? Is that a custom texture for a texture pack? And he responds saying, all using the entity tool and scaled down blocks. I mean, this looks incredible. And can you see a little bit of something down there? This person responds saying, with just a picture of this, and Simon said, this needs to become a feature added into the game. Would you guys like to see this be added in? I'm sure you would. But yeah, that's what's going on there. But one of the first big excitements in the world of Hytale is about transportation options. So this person, Matthew, said we need a lot more transportation options: grappling hooks, sea, land and flying mounts, climbing ropes, throwable climbing ropes, and just to name a few options. And Simon mentioned a lot of transportation options are being worked on. That doesn't mean that they're being looked into, they're being worked on already. And as you can see, this had a pretty good bit of response from the community here, and I am seriously excited to see what they're working on with transportation options, and you guys can let me know what you think about this. So this guy goes on to say, Simon, Hytale already allows free building in creative mode, but blocks in survival mode are still locked to the grid. Is there any chance we could get blocks that could be freely rotated or positioned in survival as well? And Simon goes on to say, that's our long-term plan to give more freedom to building in exploration/adventure mode. But we have to be careful about it. Design-wise and tech-wise, there are quite a few challenges to get this feature done the right way. I want to be able to place potions/food on tables, a shield on the wall of my home and more, and we could hack something together quickly, but it would create some tech debt. And we have enough of that as it is. So it looks like this is something they're looking into, which is fantastic, but it's just going to take some time, and I'm sure they'll have an update on us for us on that very shortly. As for hotfixes, so this person said, hey Simon, you're doing a great job, but I've noticed that when you mark a location on the map, the compass doesn't point to the correct spot. I hope you can fix it soon because it used to work fine. Simon said, got a hotfix coming in tomorrow with a bunch of fixes, and this person said, is the hotfix out? And Simon mentioned, go try pre-release and see if it works now. Not sure when this patch will roll exactly, there's a ton of things going on. So this person here said, I just added a fly swatter to Hytale. I immediately did exactly what you think I did. And let's take a look at this. No! How are you doing this? Why are you? This is meant to be for flies. Oh, this is awful. He's spanking the life out of all these poor creatures. That's not what this mod was intended for, right? But anyway, over to Slikey, because Slikey, of course, has some big information for us. So this person said, our world got corrupted and the world is invisible after the update. Is there a known fix to this? Here's everyone's reaction. And Slikey said, have you tried restoring the backup? in the world save folder. So that's something you guys can check if you're having this issue. Slikey goes on to say, really looking forward to seeing where this mod goes and what the wish list for this engine compatibilities will look at. And let's take a little look at this. Still polishing stuff. In the meantime, I have a video of the sequential lights, spelling out Archeo. A detail you can see in this video is that the mana thread spools second slot are consumed from the inventory once a connection is made. Let's have a look at this. Turn on. Is this? Oh, is this like redstone? Like, is this some sort of redstone system that we can use lighting for? And then it connects to that, and then he presses to turn it on. Wow, that's really cool. That's really cool. I mean, there's so many systems, like, you know, that could be needed for this kind of thing in the game. So, shout out for that. Now, interesting bit of information. So, at the start of this video, I made a video. At the start of this channel, I made a video teaching people how to join servers with their friends. And whilst the online section was correct, I didn't realize the friend code was broken, and it got a ton of dislikes because everyone was like, this doesn't even work. And I was like, oh, I mean, it worked at the beginning for a bit for me, but apparently it's just been completely broken. And I was like, oopsie. Once you've uploaded a video, you're kind of a bit like, maybe should have done a bit more testing on that. So Slikey said, while we are working on improving online play and friend code technology, our friends from Tailscale have made a video guide. So screw me, go watch Tailscale's video. I mean, mine will show you how you can join servers, but I mean, I'm disappointed. But this person said, is there an ETA for friends listing and invites, like 2 weeks or 3 months? Just curious to know if you guys have a rough date in mind. Slikey has actually officially announced actively working on the friends list feature. Given the complexity and compliance of such features, not sure we could do in 2 weeks, but less than 3 months for sure. So between now and, so where are we? 27th of January, so February, March, April. So between now and April, this is when you'll be seeing it, and hopefully it'll be before that. Maybe we could see it March time. So still a little bit of time to go on that actual launch, but that'll be really, really cool. So this person says, hey Slikey, I'm a programmer for this mod and I'm not sure how feasible this would be or if it's already in, but a way to attach an entity's transform component to an attachment point so that the client would naturally stick to that attachment would be very helpful. Slikey said, I'll throw it in on our roadmap. I think this can have a lot of uses outside your example, even when it comes to have a mount with multiple passengers or composable NPCs where you can chop the tail off. I'll brainstorm more use cases, and great work. So, to be honest, I think that is really everything from today's news so far. Lots of world gen stuff has been cooking, as we talked about yesterday. We've done a lot of sort of world gen videos and everything like that. There's actually a final thing here. Hi Slikey, is there a date for the switch from custom UI to Gnosis? And they said, yeah, absolutely, especially the workbenches are high on the wish list right now. So lots of stuff is kind of on the go. They said they're tracking 3 feature requests, by the way. The variable animation speed for blocks to reflect RPM or operating speed. Animation speed smoothing for RPM changes to speed up / slow down. And linear interpolation on animations currently only allows cubic. So, yes, that is what is going on in the world of Hytale. Of course, I will be back tomorrow if there is new information from Simon and Slikey, which most likely there will be. And it's very enjoyable right now. And I'm really excited to sort of keep on seeing where their vision is going and what else is happening. So I'll see you guys in the next one.